One of the key factors that we have been monitoring in this year's election for control of the House of Representatives has been the differential enthusiasm between Republican voters and Democratic voters. That's been in place since we started measuring enthusiasm back in March, and basically the finding has been again and again and again that Republicans and conservatives are more enthusiastic and fired up about voting than are Democrats and moderates and liberals. We get a clue as to why this might be the case when we look at some recent data we have here at Gallup when we ask voters, what's the most important issue to you when you make a decision on voting in the midterm election? Let's look at Democrats first. Their top three issues are the economy, followed by health care, and then followed by, quite a bit lower, the war in Afghanistan. But is there a lot for Democrats to be fired up about when they consider these issues? Well, in a way, no, because the Obama administration, their administration, the Democratic administration, has taken action on the economy with the stimulus plan and other bailouts and other bills that Democrats tend to favor. On health care, certainly the Democratic administration has taken action on that with the large health care bill passed earlier this year. And in terms of Afghanistan, the Obama administration is taking action and has set a timetable for withdrawal. So if you're a Democratic voter looking at these issues, you have every reason to say, well, things are okay on these issues, and therefore there's not a lot of reason for enthusiasm or getting highly emotionally fired up. On the other hand, look at the Republicans. Their top three issues are the economy as well, but then number two, the size and power of federal government, and then number three, health care. And look at these. Republicans are opposed to the way in which the Obama administration has tried to fix the economy, more government intervention in the stimulus. We know that Republicans are much more negative about the size and power of federal government than are Democrats, much more worried about it, and they see the Obama administration as making government bigger rather than smaller. And we certainly know on health care that Republicans tend to be opposed, if not strongly opposed, to the health care bill that was passed earlier this year. So the Republicans have reason to be enthusiastic because they have negatives here. They have worries. They have concerns. They have an emotional involvement in the fact that they think things are going the wrong way. And generally speaking, when voters are angry and think things aren't going the right way, they can be more emotional than voters who say, hey, things are under control as far as they see it. That's one way of looking at the data. Republicans angry and worried about the issues that they're concerned about. Democrats more likely to say, hey, things are under control, and therefore perhaps less emotion, less probability of them turning out to vote, and that's what we see in the data. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Gallup's editor-in-chief.